morning, everybody. I am back at it, and I was just digging a hole for a signal here and flipped this out. It's blue. It's not actually a signal. It's plastic. I believe this is a different style of Washington State tax token. I haven't kicked one of these out yet. That's awesome. Alright, got the wrap up, and here is that tax token. So these were, after they were aluminum, they were later made in plastic in a couple of colors. And I know they get found quite a bit, but this is my first plastic Washington State tax token. Of course, it being plastic, it doesn't clean up quite as well. Let's see if we can get any. Yeah, it's pretty hard to read, but it's definitely a Washington State tax token. Alright, and I'll show you the next. Oh, I just had a bonus find of a nice whole 1949 Coke bottle. Awesome. Here's that bonus find Coke bottle. It cleaned up real nice. It's complete, no chips. Definitely always enjoy finding these. And it is a 49 and bottled here in Seattle. Alright, I finally have something metal to show you, but I don't know what it is. Pulled that fancy little bit out. It's interesting. Let's see if there isn't more. Next up, I have that bit of metal that I dug out, and I ended up getting two pieces out. You can see this one's got a twist on it, so I think if it was to all be untwisted, these two would actually fit together. I don't know what it is, some type of a grate or maybe a card holder. The card would have slid in there because it's got an edge on it. Sure rang up nice though. So just an interesting bit. Maybe if I ever figure out how to do better with welding and stuff, maybe this will be wings on a bug or something. I do try to make stuff out of some of the random metal bits I have gotten, but I'm not yet efficient at assembly, so to come later. Alright, you can see the area I'm digging in has a lot of glass. I've pulled out another Coke bottle, so that's cool. And now we've made it a good target hunt. There's a 13 stars button. My gosh, the glass was bad today. Ended up slicing a little bit on one finger. Nothing too bad. Nothing that was going to make me quit. And I had gloves on, leather gloves. I work with animals for a living, so the tetanus shot is all up to date, so I'm good there. And I ended up blowing out like 4 fingers on my gloves, so that was their swan song. But as I mentioned, I did get another Coke bottle. This is a 43, also in Seattle, Washington. And then a 13 stars button. Tate is, of course, as always, completely ignored and starving for attention here. Don't lick the button. There's the 113 stars button, and by the end of the day, I got what I believe is the cap to another one. I'll probably clean up with some stars, but obviously a harder war one there. I've been working this hole here, and I'm not really showing these live because there's just so much metal in these holes, so many nails, that it's hard to tell what the signal is going to be. But I just flipped this out. So get a dog tag. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get much of the name off of that one. Looks like most of that part's missing. Alright, see you at the next. And here is that dog tag cleaned up. It looks like it was William E. something, but I do have a full serial number there, so I'll get hopefully a name from that and see if I can't track anybody down. Yeah, so far, still no luck on any of those, but I'll keep on working on them. Get the signal, just reach back here and grab it out, and we have a grab lock. Pretty crusty one. See you at the next. Alright, so this is the last item that I filmed digging, and it was a lock, and it was one of those where I was looking for it, for a minute on the wrong side of the tree trunk, and then it was just up on the surface on the other side. And I had been in that area, well, I've been in that area many times, and I've been in there for quite a long time. So it's always amazing how much there is that you can, miss. That's just right there. I don't think this is going to be anything fancy. You can see the lines on it, probably a master lock. Then I had some other items that I did not film digging. Little plastic bonus button, this bag hook, canvas strapping guide, a D-buckle, another one of those dome buckles, or dome button things that I haven't figured out what they are. Nice pair of World War II issue sunglasses. And then this little bit here, which didn't survive me very well. I kind of crushed this end when I was handling it. You can see it's got some decorative marking or lines and such on it, and then a really sharp pokey thing. I don't know what it is. I didn't really figure it out. Maybe it's an old-fashioned lancet. They made them quite fancy if it is. Otherwise, if you guys know, let me know. And then with all the glass that I dealt with that day, I ended up only bringing one piece home other than the intact Coke bottles, and that was this. I thought it had a name on it, but I think I was just seeing the lines through the dirt for the cracks. Nice big old thick piece. I think it's a shot glass, so cheers to that.